I am Israel. This is Amber. This is To Win Begins Within. Men's relationship wisdom. How to attract, identify, and maintain quality relationships. And the topic of this video is the number one green flag.
Oh,
Green flag, you're in a good relationship. So,
tell
how
me
do
more.
men know what are the top indicators? This is the number one top indicator that she is a win in this guy's life. Okay, so what do you think?
I really think that the one of the biggest green flags is a woman that really helps the man. Like she just kind of makes his life a little bit easier, takes some things off of his plate. She certainly doesn't add to it.
Well, you gotta take into account that the girl has to see that he deserves it, that he earned it.
Oh, agreed.
So just because a guy, that's good advice for any guy, but the guy must be
Worthy of that
worthy of it. So
reciprocation.
it's not like
Agreed.
a guy deserves it, right?
Agreed.
He needs
No.
to earn it. So what determines his eligibility to deserve such a woman? What would you think it is?
I would say he's probably have to have great leadership skills.
Great leadership skills.
Yeah, he's got to
Exactly.
be
Very good
someone that
answer.
is, worthy of following and being submissive to.
So the man is only good as his plan. So what happens is a girl is really judging a man's plan. So the better the plan, the more that she believes in that plan, she'll be more willing to cater to him.
Absolutely.
Because if the plan is good and she believes it and it's being carried out and they're getting results, when he wins, she wins. And this is the number one thing is for a green flag for a man is, first of all, you have to qualify for it. You have to convince her. So after you do those whole things, is the girl has to create less responsibilities for the man. Less, take away liabilities. She has to be an asset to his plan and not a liability to his plan.
Right, she's not going to consume
Right.
more than she helps produce.
So she's really going to make it life easier to execute his plan. She's going to help, not get in the way,
in the
not
way.
become an obstacle,
Be
not
like, no,
become
no,
this.
let's go this way. Come on. follow me."
Right. So like another way is like, well, you're trying to get somewhere. She's actually want to save you money and make you money instead of consuming money. That's one of the things that you do. You do that very well.
Oh, thank you.
So see, if I say let's stay home, let's eat better for our diet, she's down. We don't have to go to a restaurant. She doesn't want me to take her to fancy restaurants. She thinks it's not worth it. All these things. She's like, I'd rather cook at home. I'd rather make you the meal. I'd rather save money. I'd rather, when I shop, I look for exclusive deals so we can save money in the long run. So that's the kind of girl that you want to help you. She does all the little stuff so you can focus on the more leveraged stuff, the things that makes more of a difference. She's ahead of you in deciding he's going to do this, I'm going to take care of that, so it makes his plan
It's like
easier.
going slightly through in front of the path and just taking out the weeds so that you don't trip, because that's not, it's like that's
Right.
would take too much of your time, and that's irrelevant to the things that really need to go. So you're like, we're going this way. Okay, let's go. Let me just clean things up for you.
Right. She anticipates the needs and she takes care of it. So what happens is that she believes in the plan, she believes in the man, she follows my need. She is a good follower. She's here to help. So what can I do to help? So in other words, I put a lot of analogy on my other video is you got to look at a girlfriend like as an employee. So she's a star employee and I'm a boss that treats her well. So a star employee will produce well when she believes and follows her boss. She believes in the boss's plan. So the more money, the better the boss gets, and the better the boss needs to treat her. Because if she's a star employee, I'm afraid to lose her to the competition. There's more bosses out there. There's more men out there that will pay and treat her better than I would if I take her for granted. Now, I've seen a lot of good girls that are taken for granted, and the men don't know how to appreciate and handle and channel their power. Because there's just women that really adore men, and the men treat them like shit. If I get my hands on them, if there's another girl that adores me like her, guess what? She's coming onto the team. I'll have 2-3 employees. Because if we all come together as a team, as synergy, like a company does, like a small team, then we all
what
win.
they can produce.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll have another girl on my team, right, babe?
absolutely.
There you go. So that's the thing. when she aids your plan, but the quality of plan needs to be good, guys.
Needs to be worth
And the
it.
number one green flag is she's an asset, not a liability. She gives you less responsibilities. She takes care of the small shit so you can take care of the big shit, because you're going to be big shit with a girl like that.
Right.
Because she's helping you. You're going to do it on your own. You can do a lot of things with just your right hand, but it's a lot better having two hands. And that's what a relationship is. You don't want the left hand to get in the way of when the right hand's working.
Right.
The left hand aids the right hand, and that's how you gotta kind of look at it. So the left hand has to take care of herself. If she loves herself, she would take care of herself. That's one of the biggest indicators that I look at a woman. Is she in shape? Because that's an expression of self-love. Does she take care of herself health-wise? So if she's not smart enough to take care of herself health-wise, she doesn't take care of what she's eating, I can see the result. If she's consuming too much and getting fat, that means she doesn't love herself.
Right.
If she takes care of herself, she has discipline, she takes care of herself. If she loves herself, then she is capable of loving me. If I love myself, that's
He'll
what
take care
women
of
look
you.
at. They are like, he's capable of loving me. So I have to do that also. So that's
Because
one of the biggest signs.
It's like a segue or a byproduct or an unspoken truth that it's like if someone takes care of themselves, they're kind of saying, hey, I won't be a burden to you in the future.
That's right.
I think it's one thing that people subconsciously read. So they're like, oh, she takes care of herself. You know what? I probably am not going to have to wipe her ass anytime soon.
What she's saying there is, I don't want to be a burden to him. I don't want to make his life worse. I really love this person. I don't want to make it worse for them. And if I take care of myself, it's a better probability of a better outcome. Likewise, I do the same thing for her. It's a win-win. When you look at relationships, it's basically 3 games. That's why they call it a game. You're looking for a girl that's in a win-win dynamic. He wins, I win.
Right.
She wins, I win. Most relationships pretend to be win-win, but they're really, as long as I win, I don't care if he wins, loses, or neutral, as long as I win.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. And then there's the other one, as long as I win, and I don't care if he loses, those are predatory women. So when you're actually standing for a woman, you want a win-win, not a win-lose. So women, they're like, you take me on first date, you're going to have to take me to first class and do this. See, that's already a win, you lose.
I want to get what I want, and you pay.
Yeah, right.
You lose.
Right. But it could be a win-lose or a win
Neutral,
or she could just be negotiating. Be like, okay, how much does this guy like me? If he wins, is he willing to share it?
Yeah,
so
how
see,
can
that's why you have to kind of see. You have to date him, get to know him. So you really want a girl, and sometimes you don't know on the first date. There's possibly girls that want you to take them to a nice restaurant because they believe if he wins, he'll share his spoils with me. And she could be a good girl.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes you have to pay for the opportunity to scout out the right girl.
Right.
So you're really fishing for that dynamic, that win-win. And time will tell.
Yeah.
You know, if
Oh,
she
yeah, the
really
truth
cares
comes out,
about
like you said.
herself, you'll find out. If she just doesn't care if you do good, as long as she's taken care of, then that's a win, and I don't care what happens to you dynamic. Win, whatever, if you win, lose, I don't care, as long as I win. And the other one is as long as I win and I want you to lose, that's a predatory one. So you always want to go for a win-win.
Yes.
Now, let me know what you guys think. Put in your thoughts in the comments. Share your experience so other men can learn from your experience so they don't have to go through the pain, or they can use your wisdom.
Yes.
Please share it to anybody that you think might have value from this. Please subscribe. Anything else?
No. Thank you for
Thank you.
watching.